Let me tell you about a dog that people don't talk about enough, but once you notice it, you realize how impressive it really is. The Airedale Terrier, often called the King of Terriers, and honestly, that name is not just for style, it actually fits. Imagine this, a medium to large dog, standing strong, alert, with a confident posture, like it knows exactly what it's doing, not loud, not desperate for attention, just calm, focused, and ready, and that is usually the first impression people get when they see an Airedale Terrier in real life. Now here's something important. This dog did not start as a house pet. It came from England, specifically from a place called the Aire Valley, and it was bred to work, to hunt, and to protect, so right from the beginning, this dog was trained to be useful, not just cute, and that history still shows in how it behaves today. It was used to hunt animals like rats and even larger game near rivers, and later on it became a police dog, a guard dog, and even a war dog. Yes, this breed actually helped carry messages and assist soldiers during wartime, so when people say it is strong and reliable, that is based on real history, not just opinion. Let's talk about the look, because the Airedale Terrier has a very distinct appearance that makes it easy to recognize. It has a strong, well-balanced body, not too bulky, not too thin, just athletic and ready for action, and its coat is rough and wiry, not soft like fluffy dogs, and usually comes in a mix of black and tan, with darker color on the back and lighter brown on the face, legs, and chest. Its face has a slightly rectangular shape, with a beard-like look around the mouth, which gives it a serious but intelligent expression, like it is always thinking, always observing. Its ears fold forward, adding to that alert and focused look. Now personality. This is where things get very real. The Airedale Terrier is smart, very smart, but also independent and sometimes stubborn, and that combination can be powerful or frustrating, depending on how you handle it. This is not a dog that will just sit quietly all day waiting for instructions. It wants to move, to explore, to think, and if you don't give it something to do, it will find something to do on its own, and you might not like what it chooses. But at the same time, it is loyal, protective, and very aware of its surroundings, which makes it a great watchdog without being overly aggressive. At home, this dog can be calm, but only if its energy is managed properly. It needs daily exercise, not just a short walk, but something that actually uses its energy like play, running, or training, because this is a working breed at its core. If it gets enough activity, it can relax and be a very good companion, even gentle with family members, but if it is bored, it can become restless, and that is when problems start, like digging, chewing, or ignoring commands. Training an Airedale Terrier is possible and actually very rewarding, but you need patience and consistency. This dog learns fast, but it also questions things, so if your training is not clear or consistent, it will not take it seriously. Harsh methods don't work well because it can become resistant, but calm, firm, and clear training works much better. Think of it like teaching a smart student who doesn't like being controlled. You need to guide, not force. Early socialization is also very important, so it becomes comfortable around people and other animals and does not become overly protective or reactive. Grooming is another thing to consider. The wiry coat does not shed heavily like some breeds, but it still needs regular brushing and trimming to keep it clean and healthy. Some owners choose professional grooming to maintain its appearance, especially the beard and coat texture. Health-wise, the Airedale Terrier is generally a strong breed, but like many medium to large dogs, it can have joint issues or skin conditions if not cared for properly, so regular checkups and a balanced diet are important. Most of them live around 11 to 14 years, depending on care and lifestyle. So, let's be honest, the Airedale Terrier is not for someone who wants an easy, low-effort pet. This is a dog with energy, intelligence, and a strong personality, and it needs an owner who understands that. But if you are willing to put in the time, the training, and the care, you get a dog that is loyal, protective, smart, and capable, a dog that does not just sit in the background, but becomes an active part of your daily life. And when you see it again, standing tall, alert, calm, but ready, you will understand why people call it the King of Terriers, because it is not just about size. It is about presence, confidence, and the ability to handle whatever comes its way. Thanks for watching. If this conversation resonated with you, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I am currently working toward my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so I can finally monetize this channel and turn this passion into a sustainable part of my future. This is my unfiltered diary of solo living in the Philippines, from the long days in the ESL classroom to my journey as a beginner learning Japanese and Korean. Your support helps me build my retirement fund and keeps this channel growing. If you'd like to help out even more, you can check out the Buy a Treat for My Pets link in the description. My dogs definitely appreciate the love. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next update. Thank you for being such an important part of this journey. I'll see you in the next one.